Hey guys, what's up? This is Dan here with GrapeVineRecording and welcome back to another episode of Quick Tips. I think I'm going to stick with vocals for this one, and this is something that, again, I know this is I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's something that I'm trying out lately, and I think this is another really cool thing about this series is that it's really forced me to start trying new ideas out and then documenting what I find to you guys, and this is kind of like a tip to get your vocals sounding a little bit brighter, obviously helping them cut through the mix. And if you've got a plugin like the Aural Exciter from Waves or anything that kind of does that similar thing, then you'll probably not have to look at this tutorial. What I'm gonna show you is just kind of like a poor man's version of how to do that, and it's quite simple, really. Like the concept isn't too bizarre. So what we've got this vocal here, as this is The Way You Were again.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart.
And to be fair, you know, it sounds alright, quite bright, but I think for the sake of this, you know, I can still show yous what I'm trying to achieve. So what we need to do first is duplicate that track. Don't need any of these things. It's just going to do a straight swap like that. So that's just going to copy everything over except for like the inserts because I told it not to. So if we go back to here, as you can see now, this purple track is our duplicate and that one is the original. So what we're going to do now is on this we're going to do a little bit of processing. We need to filter out a lot of the low end. So we're going to do that. Let's just have a quick listen.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart.
Yeah, we need to thin that out. And then what we have to do is we put a distortion on it. So we distort that. And you can use that with loads of different things. You know, amp distortions, just normal distortion plugins, saturation plugins, things like that. I am going to use lo-fi because it's one that I am quite comfortable with, so it makes sense to, you know, try and do that. So what we need is just to add a little bit of distortion, so we'll listen to it again.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart. And I've been waiting for so long to be alone. So as they move out of our way, we sit in silence just to say.
Right, so that's added a fair bit of distortion in, and then what we're going to do is, wait there, let me just have one more listen.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark.
Yeah, we can add this is just completely whether or not you need it, but we're going to add a de-esser to the back end of that. Let's just use a quick preset, let's just see how it works.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark.
Yeah. So that just tames them a little bit, as you can hear. And then what we need to do is compress it. So we're going to use just a normal digi-design. We're going to compress this quite a bit.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart. And I've been waiting for so long to be alone. So as they move out of our way.
So as you can see now, all that this is doing is just creating high frequency harmonic content, which is exactly what an Aural Exciter does. We might have to tweak this a little bit because it might be distorting a little bit too much. But what we're going to do now is we're going to drag all this down to the bottom. We're going to unsolo it and we're going to listen. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start slowly bringing it up. And it might seem a little bit subtle at first, but if you just really try and focus on the top end of the vocals and just see whether you can hear it.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart. And I've been waiting for so long to be alone. So as they move out of our way, we sit in silence just to say that we never thought this day could ever end.
So you're going to have to do a couple of changes. It sounds to me that it phases a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the distortion plugin that I use. I'm going to go just to the normal distortion. Let's just see how this works.
The light gets dim and now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart, and I've been waiting.
Yeah, let's try that.
The light gets dim and now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart, and I've been waiting for so long to be alone. So as they move out of our way, we sit in silence just to say that we never thought this day could ever end. I held your hand so close to mine.
Can you hear that? So, as you can see there, it can quite easily bring in some negative side effects. So things along the lines of, you know, a lot of editing on your vocal track to remove it. Because I found that it was on the breaths, you know, it's when it kind of seems a little bit strange because I think one's distorted and one isn't. But if you clear all that out, you know, if you gate them things away, they're not going to be there. But that is pretty much all that an aural exciter does. You know, it excites them frequencies by adding in distortion and harmonic content. And you could probably even go to the extent of, you know, changing the EQ of the distortion itself. So it doesn't really do that. But, you know, that's the idea. As I say, it's something that I'm toying around with. Thought I would share with you. Let me know if you can figure out a better way to do this, because I will be very much interested. Also, you know, I want to just thank everyone who's been watching, subscribing, and sharing these videos. It means the world to me. So thank you very much, and hopefully I can continue doing these for you for quite a while. But this has been Dan with GrapeVineRecording, and I'll see you all next time.